What's up, YouTube? Unruly here. Hey, this is not a Tokon video. This is not a Marvel or fighting game video, but I wanted to cover this because why not? And yeah, I just saw this video and I'm like, dang, but I can comment it as a father because we are all talking about the whole, that whole situation with the Philadelphia Karen, right? And let's go take a look and see the footage and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I wanted to comment this because like a lot of people were kind of like dragging on the dad a little bit and saying that, oh, he should have whatever, or he shouldn't have gave the ball back. And I, as a dad, and there's a situation like that, here, let's go look. So we're gonna come over here. So, and we're gonna go scrutinize this. So the ball lands right there. This guy runs up. And I'm a professional catcher of things. We'll go into that, right? He runs up, grabs the ball. There was no struggle. And I got the best angle to go see. And she comes up. And then you see, so a lot of guys are like, oh, how he gets scared. But, in actuality, here's the thing, as the kids say. If you have ever been to a ball game and you run and scramble for the ball, there's a lot of adrenaline. It's a baseball game, there's a ball, and you're trying to go get it, and adrenaline is kicking in, right? And he goes back to have a moment with his son. He grabs the ball, and he's like, hey, Billy, this is for you. And she runs up, okay, so we'll go back. So he gets the ball, and, hey, son, here you go. He has a moment, he hugs his son. It's a really cool thing for a father and son at a baseball game. And she just runs up, puts her arm on him, and starts getting in his face. I don't care who you are. You don't do that. And if I'm just having a moment and someone grabs me and says, hey, I'd be like, whoa, what the hell? Because, he doesn't know what's going on. So yeah, like I give the dad, I'm like, hey, I give him a pass on that because you're just chilling. You're having a moment and somebody just grabs you. She puts his hands on it, and look how angry she is. And he's like, yeah. And you could see she's like, oh yeah, the ball was for us. It was over. Listen.
Hey, get out of there! Hear it!
Oh yeah, see, look it. So here you go. You get to hear it.
Hear it!
That was ours. You took it from me. It was in your hands. Well, no. And they all booed her and all that stuff. And you know what? That was acting like a baby. And like I said, and here, I'm a professional grabber. Now, what does that mean, right? Hey, chill. No, like when you go to a concert or you go to an event and they throw things. Granted, I'm 6'3", long reach, yes. But and this is what I mean by when somebody goes and they're like, hey, they throw this, you grab it. Now, here's how I know all of this. When I grab something, I grab it, I put my hand up so other people can't reach it and try to grab it at the same time. Because normally, if you grab something and two people grab it at the same time, well, whoever's gonna get it out of the hand first wins. That's just like common courtesy. And then, like, to be honest, if we look at the video, it looks like he just kind of grabbed it, or maybe she had her hand and he had a better footing. But when I grab something, I grab and I pull it up because I don't want anybody, like if I grab it here, somebody else will grab it from here and try to take it. So that's what I mean by I'm a professional grabber of things that are thrown. There we go. But yeah, and the lady just got real ugly, and I have literally the best view of the situation. And let's go ahead and take a look at it. I got it in another angle, and we're gonna use our CSI technology. So we come over here, guy, and the one thing too is if this dude came from across the way a bunch of seats over to grab a ball and you didn't grab it, that's on you. So we come over here We zoom in. You could almost see his hand is going there first. We go down. Let me go and zoom on this. Whoop. Let's move this right here. So right here, his hand is like right there. And you see no struggle. So she might have had her fingers on it, but look, you can see his hand getting pulled. He's got the ball. And it's in a scrap where it's like you grab it at the... to me, there was no... He had it probably... He had more control over the ball than she did. And also, look at... She's going through the ball. She's got shit in her. She's got crap in her right hand. She's got all this stuff. I'm sorry. When you're trying to go for something, you're not holding something, a bag of chips or a bag of peanuts, and going for the ball. You go all in. You go all in. So, I mean, at this angle, you can kind of see his hand's way lower. He grabs it. There is no struggle. There is none. She might have, like, to me, he grabbed the ball. And it looks like his hand is way in control, and her hand was over. From what I could see, it is still blurry, but like I said, I've been in those situations where you grab something and two people grab it, and there's like a struggle, and then boom, the person comes out with it. It's like, you know, when the loose ball and two people grab the ball, like in a basketball. But this, like, there was no like, I had to pull it off. None. Grabs the ball. I think her hand was on it, and he's like, no. Like, that's what I saw. What did you guys see? But like now she's getting flamed and all this kind of stuff. And the lady is, I don't know, like she gets way too comfortable going into other people's faces. Way too comfortable for getting into people's faces. Like, yeah, no, wait, here we go. We can see another angle, another thing. Well, this is another video. And I'm like, this lady just kind of just doubles down on all this. Because, right, this guy, I guess that was one of the guys who went to get the ball. And he's like, hey, lady, you doing too much. You're being a, you're being a jerk. And then she goes up to him, gets in his face. You know, I'm like... Yeah. Like, gets in his face. I'm sorry, you don't do that to people. Like, people have a personal bubble, a personal space, and you don't do that. This lady is like, whoa. And I don't know, like, people are getting mad and trying to dox and yell at. I'm like, it's the internet. And you know what, chat? You know what sells? Rage and being angry. Because you know what? We're angry. We got to do things. We got to go to work. We got to do whatever. And people just want to be mad. People like, hey, we need someone to be mad at. Them, yeah. Am I making a video about it? You got dang old right. But I'm just saying, look. Yeah, no, it was a kind of situation, and you know what? I'm with the dad on the way he handled it. I'm on the way with the way he handled it, because I'm like, she was getting irate. She came up to him and making a scene and everything like that, and at the end of the day, I don't blame the dad. I don't blame here. So the dad having a moment, right, with his son, adrenaline pumping, because like, yeah, you got to get the ball. He's happy. Hey, thank you, right? Give you a big hug. And then this lady runs up and grabs. She could have been like, hey, you know what? No, runs up and grabs him. And he's like, whoa, what the heck? Like, whoa. And then she's like getting irate. You took it. He's like, the ball, I went right there and I just grabbed it. Like, you know what? And she's like, hey, you know what? Okay, this is the ball. Yeah, and I'm like, I gave it to my son. That was mine and this and that. And you know what? The dad's just like, okay, you know what, lady? Just get out of here. And sometimes that's what you just got to do. Like, and a lot of people are, well, that just teaches people a lesson. But actually, the person that learned their lesson today is the lady. Because the kid got a signed bat. He got all this stuff. And, the teams made it up to him. So at the end of the day, yeah, she got the ball, but she looks like the big a-hole, and the guy took the higher road, and when he did that, it paid off. But as a dad, someone's coming up to me, irate, yelling, touching me, and no. Yeah, and he's like, you know what? Here, look, and look at this, Justin. Bye. You know what? Absolutely. The lady's gross, and the way she walks off like entitled. But the dad says, just, you know what? Bye. I'm a dad. I would have done the same thing. And you know, it's like, oh, what's kind? It's just like, look, man, we're at a baseball game. I try to do something cool for you. Hey, you know what? We'll do something else. I'll get you another souvenir or something. But I'm just like with it. I'm just like, I just want this lady out of my face. And at the end of the day, who looks like the bad guy and who looks like the good guy, right? So yeah, I'd have to say, when I looked at the video, you could like here we go. One last look, and we'll leave it at that. You know, he makes the effort. She's sitting there. She's got something in her hand. The ball like kind of lands and just kind of like whatever. This guy runs. This makes an attempt. That other guy in the green makes an attempt. And he goes down, and she wasn't in a position. That position is to try to grab a ball. Hey, you know what? The guy ran. It's not yours. It is not yours. But anyways, guys, that's it on the video. Let me know what you think. I'm just saying, would you have given the ball back? You're there with your kid, and some lady comes up to you and says, hey, that was mine. And I'm like, we looked at the video. He grabbed it. She probably grabbed it, and he just like, hey, it's all fair game. There wasn't a struggle. If I saw a struggle and they're like, okay, there's some merit there, but there was no struggle. But at the end of the day, the kid comes out a winner. The dad comes out a winner. Even though people say, oh, he got scared. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling, and some lady, hey, whoa, what the hell? Like, you're not expecting that, right? Anyways, guys, I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Let me know. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more random videos.